Mushkins, and in this video I'm going to be doing another sort of slime putty review video, and the place that I got all of these slimes and putties from is from Cotton On Kids, which is actually a really weird place for slime to be found. And in total I spent 245 Rand on all of these slimes, and I got 5 slimes. I got 5 little slimes in total, and you'll see them shortly. Last time we did a putty sort of slime review video, it got a lot of views. I think it's our second most viewed video of all time. I'll link that one in the description. I think one of the big things, and it's a comment that popped up a lot on the previous video, is people weren't really sure what Rand means. And when I talk about pricing, Rand is our South African currency. We're a South African slime company. So if I go to the shops, everything's going to be in Rand, and you can easily convert any of this by going onto Google and Googling Rand to US dollars. It's about 14 Rand for $1. So you just need to divide by 14 to see what the Rand amount would, or the US dollar amount would be. So that's really easy to sort out. I'll get on to the review. All of the slimes and putties came in these really awesome containers, really sturdy and pretty cute little screw top containers with really awesome labeling at the top and the bottom. So first impressions are they look good. I decided to open up the silly scented putty one first, and this was actually the first one that I grabbed off of the shelf just because it was a scented putty and I just had to smell it. And this one smelled so good. It smelled exactly like grape candy or grape hard candies. It was so good, and it was also a super stretchy and thick putty. And if I had to rank all of the putties and slimes in the order of the one that I like the most to the least, this one will probably be right at the top of my list. This one was my favorite one that I got. And then this one was also 49 Rand. The next putty that I got is the glow in the dark one, and I just had to get this one because I wanted to test if it's really glow in the dark. And this one was also 49 Rand, and the same as the previous putty, it was also super stretchy and thick. And then this putty didn't have a scent to it, but it did sort of have some type of chemical smell to it. It wasn't unpleasant or overwhelming at all though. And then in terms of it being glow in the dark, this putty was definitely glow in the dark. I'm not sure if you can really see it in this video, but it was super cool. This next one is called Unicorn Kiss, and this one is advertised as a slime. And then the reason I chose this slime was because of the name. It had the word unicorn in it, and it also had really pretty metallic shimmers and swirls in it. But this was definitely not a good slime, and it was quite expensive. It was 49 Rand, and it was just really not good. You couldn't poke it, you couldn't stretch it, and it also didn't have a really good smell to it. It's just also like a chemical undertone. So I don't think that this one was a really good slime, but once you put it back into the tub and you let it rest, you can poke it a little bit, but it's still not worth it in my opinion. This next one is a snake slime, and I got this one just because you get a little snake in it, and it was also really pretty and clear. And this one was definitely a really super jiggly slime, and so if you're a big fan of jiggly slimes, I can highly recommend this one. It was also 49 Rand, and it was just fun to play with. I don't particularly like the jiggly slimes, but it was still fun. Like the previous unicorn slime, this one also had quite a strong chemical scent to it, which I didn't really like that much. And then the last one I got is a UV color changing goo, which just sounds really cool, so I just had to get it. And then this one did leak a tiny little bit in the container, but I mean, that's not a problem, it was okay. And my only big problem with this one was that it smelled really, really bad, and I'm not sure if that it's because of the chemical that they put in to make it UV color changing, but the smell was just really, really bad. It smelled worse than the other two that I said didn't smell so great. So that's the only thing that I really didn't like about this slime. And then despite the smell, this one was probably my second favorite slime goo putty that I got out of all of the slimes, just because as soon as I took this goo outside, it turned into this really dark purple color. It was really awesome. It was like magic right in front of my eyes. And that's my review of the cotton on slimes and putties. Overall, I can highly recommend the putties, but I'm not too sure about the actual slimes. Thank you so much for watching this video. What?